So N8N just dropped something that honestly changes a lot, and it's called tables. If you ever built automations, at some point you've had to store or query for data, and you know just how annoying it gets to use something like Google Sheets or Airtable, etc. So now that's all gone, and all your data lives inside of your workflow, inside of N8N. So let me show you how I use that to build a full AI lead qualification system that literally calls customers on the phone and updates your database or CRM in real time. And by the way, this isn't just some demo. This is actually the exact type of solution that we build and sell to businesses with my agency PhaseLink. So let's dive into it and I'll show you guys an example of how it works. All right, so here we are on the flow, and this is the form we were talking about here. So let's execute our flow. And just to give you a little bit of context, imagine that we are a solar company and this is the form our clients fill to get a quote for their project. Let's go ahead and fill this up. Check to PhaseLink AI +1 933. Country, we're gonna go to Canada. Urgency, pretty high. Let's give ourselves a 50K budget on this project. More detail, we'll say something like, I have a 2-acre land that I would like to fill up with solar panels. All right, so let's submit this. And as you can see, our workflow is executing in the background. We have a little error here. Okay, so we're getting a phone call from our AI. Let's go ahead and answer.
Hi, I'm an AI assistant with PhaseLink Energy. I'm reaching out about a recent request from Amine regarding filling 2 acres of land with solar panels. I'm here to help schedule a quick consultation with one of our energy advisors. Could you please let me know if Amine is available to chat?
Hey, yeah, this is me, and yeah, I'd be available for a chat.
Hey, Amine, great to hear from you. I saw your request about filling your 2-acre land with solar panels and your budget of around $50,000. You also mentioned this is a high priority for you. Do you have a few minutes now to confirm some details so our advisor can prepare a personalized quote?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome.
All right, so let's take a deep dive into the flow and explain how it works step by step. And by the way, if you would like the template, you can download it for free. The link is in the description in our free school community. So let's go. Starting off, first off, you want to go here on the bottom left and press this little bell right here. It's probably going to say you're a couple versions behind, so you want to press on update, take you to another page. And then once you're on this screen, you want to go here on N8N version and make sure that your version is the exact same as mine or higher. So you probably want to go with this one. You want to press that and then hit save changes. Now that's going to restart your N8N. And once your N8N is restarted, if you go on the personal tab, you should be able to see data tables right here. And you can create your data tables right here. So this is the mock-up one we got for this video. Okay. So first node in the flow is our form submission like we talked about. You have here your title, description, your fields. So first name and then what type data is going to be in there. Is it going to be a text, a phone number, an email, etc. Make sure those match correctly because sometimes you would get errors on the data types not matching. So yeah, those are basically our options for the form. Now, the next node is if row does not exist. I think it's important to go here and see exactly all types of nodes in the new data table. The first one is delete row. Obviously, this is going to delete a row in your data table. Like here, for example, I can choose to delete any row from these rows. Next one is get rows. That's if you want to retrieve information from a specific row. If row exists, so this is the opposite of this node right here. It tells you if the row does exist or not, and you can match it based on any variable. So you could say, hey, if this phone number exists, like here in our case, if phone exists, then, or if row doesn't exist, then it'll tell us, hey, this row doesn't exist, which is why we move on to the next node that says insert row. So essentially what I'm saying is look for this phone number. If the row does exist, then we're going to do nothing because we already have this contact. If the row does not exist, then go through and go ahead and insert the row. So as you can see, I'm matching the first name with the name, the last name, etc. I think it would be better if I fill out the form so we kind of have some sort of data we're working here. PhaseLink, AI, it's too low, 5,000. I want a solar panel. All right. Okay, so this is better. That way we see kind of what happened with the data. As you can see here, it tells us that, hey, this row, this phone number, I've never seen it before. It doesn't exist. So then it passes on to the next node that basically adds this row to our data table. So here, if I refresh, as you can see, our last row here is the one from our form. Next up is the hot lead qualifier. So this is a simple if statement that detects if it's a hot lead or not. And what it does is it checks the urgency. Do we have a high level of urgency, or if our budget is greater or equal to $25,000 right here. So it compares both these variables. All I did was drag the budget over here, as well as the urgency from right here. Okay, so as you can see, we're not a hot lead, but we are a compatible country. So in the switch node, what it does is it detects if the country is compatible or not, if I'm from Canada or the US, or if I'm from another country. And depending on which is which, we take a different route. So here, as you can see, my country is Canada, so I'm compatible to be added to the waitlist. Now, we need at least one condition is required. So we're gonna do add condition here. We wanna go probably by phone, and we wanna drag our phone number here, value. So what this does is it's going to map our new row input with the condition that we just put in. So it's gonna find the phone number and say, okay, now I'm gonna match the ID, the first name, the last name, email, all the rest. So if we execute here, as you can see, it should work, and we've been added to the waitlist. We go down here, you'll see that waitlist is on. If I go to my data table, where is waitlist? Yep. Waitlist should be checked, so I am now on the waitlist. Yeah, that's pretty much kind of how it works. Of course, I know probably the most important part is the AI caller here. I want to make a whole separate video on this, on how to make a good AI voice agent that's able to transfer data from N8N directly to retail. If you don't know, retail is what we use to make AI voice agents. It's this platform right here, Retail AI. Yeah, we're not partnered or anything, but this is mainly what we use. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're creating a phone call. I don't want to go too in depth. We're creating a phone call and we're sending in these variables, which are the variables of our form. And I'm saying, I'm making a voice agent and I'm telling it, hey, here's the information you have about the customer and you should do X, Y, Z. That's what we're doing here. And then the last node I kind of wanted to demonstrate here is on deleting a specific row. So say we are from another country other than USA or Canada, and our budget is lower than $10,000, then we would be deleted as a lead from our data table. And that's pretty much it. So super simple. Yeah. All right, so that was it for the video. Pretty cool stuff, pretty simple, but very cool nonetheless, because now you don't have to resort on using something like Google Sheets or even Airtable, and even the logic is done for you in the nodes. So very cool stuff overall. Again, the link is in the description if you want the template. Of course, you can tweak it and make it much better. This is just for demonstration purposes. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you later.